can't even sit in peace. 'Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. You gonna waste your time, yeah. Waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. You're gonna give it you what you need. Waste your time. You could have all the space. All you need is no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you are that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. You're gonna waste your time, yeah. Waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. You're gonna give it what you need. Waste your time. You can have all the space. All that you need is no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah, the 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things kinda light, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Can shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon? Swear I'm more purple ring prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you gonna waste your time, then waste your time. You can have all the space. All that you need is no grace. If you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no term shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing.
You can't even sit in peace, 'cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you wanna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it, you are your need. Waste your time. You could have all the space. All you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you are that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it what you need, waste your time. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things kinda light, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple ring prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran or remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that couldn't being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time. You can have all the space, all that you need.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
What up, what up? It's your boy Papa Pimp, man. We coming with a good one tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? We talking about women to avoid these women. Coffee dates. You know what I'm saying? Been a lot of controversy in the internet with a woman coming out saying something about coffee dates and stuff. And she was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, she don't date dudes that do the coffee dates and all this shit. But before we even get into the show, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the content, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, like the video, you know what I'm saying? And also, shout out to all the people that have donated to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, man. Appreciate the support and stuff. Shout out Tamika Catchings. Shout out Tamika Catchings, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love, you know what I'm saying? But why you calling in from, Tamika? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some time for some people to come in. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the topic though, you know what I'm saying? Like the topic tonight is about women who don't want to go on coffee dates. You know what I'm saying? I'm always talking about coffee dates, ice cream dates, going out to the park and stuff like that. You got women out here who believe you're a low value man if you don't go on a coffee date. They believe you at the bottom. They believe you, you know what I'm saying, you ain't worthy. They act like you're not good enough and stuff like that. And that's a different opinion than what I have, because I feel like at the end of the day, coffee or no date, men do the coffee date because they probably want to be protected. They want to be looked at as something like, you know what I'm saying? I want you to be cool. I want to get to know you a little bit. I want to see what you're about. You know what I'm saying? Women do things to protect themselves as well. So ain't nothing wrong with that. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, what fits you. I feel like if a woman don't want to go on a coffee date, then why you even talking to her for? Why you even talking to a woman who don't want to go on a date you want to go? And a lot of these women in the videos I'm going to show, they was on some stuff like, you know, send me some date options and, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you in Baltimore, much love, much love. Shout out to Baltimore, man. I fucks with Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Baltimore. Shout out to Chicago with Big Kevo. But yeah, man, you know, pretty much though, it's like this. You know what I'm saying? You got people who got their own opinions of the dating game, and people think, you know what I'm saying, only place you can go is dinner. You know, I feel like you need to go somewhere where you can have a conversation. I feel like you got to go places where people are going to actually want to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go nowhere that they don't feel comfortable if they don't know the person. Get to know the person, because you don't want to waste your time. But I'm going to show y'all a video of one person who was having their opinion on something. I'm going to let y'all hear this video.
Is a possible date option, and neither should. I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing.
Now you hear her, yo, shout out Love Bud. Hey, so y'all heard that woman. I'm gonna play it back. Let y'all hear what she said though. Now listen to what this lady said.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous.
Now she's saying she ain't a dog to be walked, and she said she got an espresso at home that works fabulous. See, my thing is she making it seem she trying to bring the negatives of going out to get coffee or going on a walk or going to the park and stuff like that. She's trying to say she's better than that. So at the end of the day, why are you even dating then? You got your coffee and you ain't no dog. Stay your ass at home then if you feel that way. Like you trying to bring out the negativity of you supposed to be going on that walk. You supposed to be going to that coffee date to enjoy the person, not worry about this bullshit you worrying about.
We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna
see, she one of these women that want to be in control. So we doing dinner. She want to see your table manners. She treating you like you're a kid. If you go out with this woman, she is your mother and you are her son. So pretty much she's gonna analyze you to see what type of manners you have because she don't want to waste her time. She want to make sure you are trainable. This woman right here is looking for a trainable. She looking for a dog. She looking for a dog to train. So pretty much she is saying the man is a dog and I'm trying to train him. She has no respect for the man or the men she probably go out with. So she looking for somebody who's going to be trainable. You know what I'm saying? I see 7 people in here. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the content. Hit that like button. So she's looking for a dog to train.
See, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay, so dinner it is.
So you already know I ain't even mad at this woman for saying what she said. She said y'all gonna go on a dinner. If you don't like it, you don't gotta mess with her. So in these situations, these type of women, you have to just ignore her. You gotta go on about your business. Like I wouldn't even. What the problem is with a lot of men, they're gonna let her looks or how she look take control of the situation. I'm not gonna let this woman looks make me take her somewhere I don't want to go. Because it's plenty of beautiful women out here that's cool with going to a coffee date, a walk, going to the park, going for ice cream, or just getting up and talking and stuff. She want to control the situation so she could be in control. She's looking to be in power, and that's what is the problem with a lot of women. A lot of women over here want to be in power. She's not even trying to be mutual with you. She's not even trying to be equal to you. She wants to be in control because she's looking at herself as a queen and you're the peasant. So these type of women, I would say avoid. So you're going to stamp out these type of women. Guys, if you're talking to a woman and she start telling you what she ain't going to do and y'all ain't even got up with each other, y'all ain't even did nothing, cut out because she is not going to be cooperative. She's not going to be feminine. She's not going to be nobody who is going to understand. She's not even trying to be cool with you and get along with you. She's trying to be the husband in the relationship. She's trying to be the boyfriend. She's trying to be the dominant person in the relationship. So avoid her. I'm telling you, avoid her. Let's get into the next video.
Deal with men. Okay. Y'all need to know y'all's worth before y'all even deal with men. Okay. Y'all need to know that.
Now, one thing I noticed about this woman, she said you gotta deal with your worth before you even deal with men. Look at her face. She look like she ain't even showing her real face. She like a mannequin. She got all that makeup on her face. How you know your worth when you don't even show your real face? It probably ain't your real hair. See, that's what we got to get. Most men don't wear weave and stuff. Men are natural. Men got that natural hair. Everything about men are natural. This woman getting up here talking about know your worth, but she don't even love herself because how you going to know yourself and how you going to love yourself if you walking around here with fake hair and so much makeup on your face, we don't know who you are. So at the end of the day, I gone and exit her out because you don't even love yourself because you can't even be natural.
You are always going to be the prize. You should be able to ask for what you want. If a man asks you out on a date and he can afford to take you somewhere nice, that's where he should be taking you. Okay. You shouldn't have to wonder about your worth when you're going out on a date with a man. You shouldn't be like, well, should I?
And she said a woman should not be worrying about their worth when they go out with a man. A man shouldn't be worrying about a woman who gonna go against him and where he want to go. If you're a real leader, you're a real man, and you lead the situation, You tell the woman where you want to go. It ain't got to be no mean. It ain't got to be nothing ugly. It ain't got to be nothing nasty. You are the man. A woman wants a man to lead. If you want to be the leader, go date a goddamn woman. She want to be the leader. She want to be the president. That's why she got her background set up like that, because she wants to be the president. She wants to be in power. She wants to be dominant. Avoid these masculine women like this, because at the end of the day, she want to take over stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, she want to take over people. She want to come up here and she want to do crazy stuff. I would definitely ignore her. She's not worth it.
Should I ask him to take me here, or should I ask him to do this, or should I ask for this? What's your value, ma'am? If you don't know it, he don't know it. Okay. What are you worth? Okay.
Now, one thing I'm trying to understand, why is these women looking for the worth and looking at a man? First of all, you as a human being should know what you're worth before you step into it. As a man, you should know your worth. You should know what you about. You should know your confidence. You should come into that. When you meet a person, you should come in knowing your worth. If a woman don't know her worth before she meet a man, that's her problem. If a man don't know his worth and he don't know where he's staying at, that's his problem. That's a problem you need to fix. You don't need to be dating if you're looking for your worth. If you're trying to meet a man and you're looking for your worth, then you don't need to be dating. And that's what's wrong with some of these women. They lack guidance. They lack confidence. They don't know what they want. Like you're saying, we got a damn makeup queen here. We don't even know how she really look. You lay down with her, get up, and she might look like a man in the face, because we don't know who this woman is. She look like a clown. So at the end of the day, why are these women listening to clowns with clown makeup on and clown hair and all this shit? We gotta stop listening to these type of women, because they're not helping the situation. Let's get into the next video.
For you, they make it easier for him to date multiple women. Coffee dates don't make it easier for you. They make it easier for him to date multiple women.
I feel like the kind of man that is inviting a woman out on a very first date at a coffee shop is a man who is either trying to be cheap, or a man who is going out on several dates and he's trying to save money on those dates. And so he's trying to find the most cost-effective option for dating a woman. What I find really interesting is I've watched videos here on.
Now, she's saying that a lot of men are trying to find cost-effective ways to save money to date women. No, I think mostly the reason why men are taking women on coffee date, because they, I don't think it's all about saving money. I think they don't want to invest their money in something that don't want them. And I think men should be careful about that. Women want to be careful what they invest their stuff into, and men should be careful too. But a lot of women in America tend to not be careful. So these same women right here, they'll sit up here and say, I'm not going to go out with this dude. He cost effective. He don't want to do this. But at the end of the day, you probably got kids by a dude who can't take you nowhere, who can't do nothing for you. A lot of American women have kids by men that don't hold up to the same standards they're putting these men through. Do not let a woman put you through standards and hoops that she didn't put her baby daddy through, that she didn't put Tyrone to, or these other guys through. She letting these other guys come in, get what they want in a week, 2 weeks, but making you go through all these hoops, making you go through all these obstacles. And at the end of the day, you lose, because most women did not put their baby daddy through that, especially the single women with kids, especially single women. They did not put the previous people. They get hurt. Now they ain't got in a situation. Now they want to put people through hula hoops and all this crazy stuff. Don't let these women do you like that.
On TikTok, where some people are like, I went out on a coffee date, is that the dude, he arrives there early and he's like sitting down with his coffee when she comes in, and he's like, I'll sit here and save the spot. Like, he won't even like get up and go buy.
Now, at the end of the day, look at this situation though. She worrying about the man sitting there getting a coffee. Okay, maybe he should have waited till the woman got there. It's all on the woman. It's her choice if she wants to sit there and take that. If she don't like the fact that he's sitting there already with his coffee, she think because he's sitting down with his coffee, that's disrespecting her. No, get your coffee. Pretty much he's setting the tone for, I already got my shit. I'm sitting down. Go buy your shit and sit your ass down too. That's what he's doing. Sherelle Bentley. Papa Pim, you have a strong Baltimore accent with certain words you use where you are really from. No, I'm not from Baltimore. I'm from the country. I'm a country dude. So you from Baltimore, Sherelle Bentley? But
her coffee, you're already trying to do the cheapest possible date option, and you can't even buy her a coffee. It screams stingy. And
then she telling people how to spend their money. Talking about it's real stingy. That's his money. If that man want to take that woman on that coffee date, that's his priority. If he want to buy her coffee, that's his priority. Ain't nothing stingy about your money. She's acting like this ain't your life partner. This ain't your husband. How are you going to tell this man what to be stingy about? Okay, we're going to play that game. If the man is stingy with his money, we need to stop telling y'all to be stingy with sex. We got to stop telling y'all to stop trying to make men wait a long time for sex. Then if we're going to play that role of the stingy and you acting like it's a problem, then we need to step up men and say, well, y'all need to stop being stingy with the sex. Y'all need to open them legs up. Y'all need to stop being stingy with giving us what we want to. Then you're worrying about what's in this man's bank account. That's a problem.
to me, this is like a bad way to start off. If you're looking for a provider and a man can't at the very least provide you with a meal on the first date, and you can't even buy her.
I'm gonna go back.
I went out on a coffee date. Is that the dude, he arrives there early and he's like sitting down with his coffee when she comes in, and he's like, I'll sit here and save the spot. Like, he won't even like get up and go buy her coffee. You're already trying to do the cheapest possible date option, and you can't even buy her a coffee. It screams stingy. And to me, this is like a bad way to start off. If you're looking for a provider and a man can't at the very least
now, she looking for a provider on the first date. First of all, you don't know this man. Why are you putting him in provider air? You up here got a man that you're trying to talk to. You're trying to get to know him. You don't know if you want to be with him. She's looking for a provider before she even got the man. Okay, let's say this man would have took you on a coffee date. He could be the worst person in the world. See, I think her priority is in the wrong place because she's looking for a provider from a man she don't even fucking know yet. What is wrong with you? Okay, you calling out Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm from North Carolina, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out from Atlanta. Shout out from Atlanta. But yeah, this lady up here, sitting up here, talking about you ain't no provider if you don't take no woman on a date. See, these women are trying to manipulate the game. Not every woman, but these particular women are trying to manipulate the game to get women to get these first dates that are dinners, food, stuff like spending money and crazy stuff like that. You got to be careful because you don't want to fall into a situation where somebody spend their money. Papa Pimp, would you spend $400 on the first date without sex? I'm not spending $400 on a date with sex or without sex. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a question I ain't going to do. You know what I'm saying? Either way it goes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got to be an idiot. That's just idiot stuff. You sound like you might be trolling then because that don't even sound like no realistic stuff.
Provide you with a meal on the first date, I just see it as a red flag. I'm sure it could be different. He might have been used in the past, and y'all know how I feel about men always expecting you to pay for the sins of the other women. Like, everybody has used.
Now, she said she won't. She getting tired of men that think that we are making them pay for the sins of the last woman. It's the same thing women do. Women get shitted on. And okay, think about it. Women make bad decisions in their dates. That's why they end up getting single mothers. And they make bad decisions on men they end up having kids by, and the men pay for it. We pay for that type of stuff because these women make bad decisions, become single mothers, and now a guy come in, he got to take care of kids, he got to take you to a nice place, he got to do all this stuff. So we pay more. We are not making you pay that much. Like, okay, we're just asking you that we don't want to take you on no first date to no goddamn restaurant. I like Ruth Chris. Is my favorite restaurant. I would just ask, okay, I mean, like Ruth Chris straight though. I'm not saying like $400 is a lot of money. Even if you go to Ruth Chris, $400 is a lot of money to be paying on a first date with or without sex. Like, you gotta be the biggest simp. You like Ruth Chris, but that don't mean a person gotta take you there. That don't mean they gotta be a first date. See, if that's something you like, then you need to be going there yourself. If you can't afford to go there, why would you want a man to take you there? That's my thing is, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women can't afford to go to these places, but they expect the man to go there. I feel like this, if you can't afford to go there, don't expect the man to take you there either though. So if you really like that man, you'll go anywhere with him. If you don't like him, then you ain't gonna go there to those places. That's just my opinion.
me for a free meal, so now I got to make you get a coffee date. Like, I hate that idea. And it's rare that a man goes from stingy in the beginning to all of a sudden he's generous. I feel the same way about men who want to come over to your place or want you to come over to theirs to cook for somebody on a first date. Like, we don't even know each other well enough. Why would I go into your home? Absolutely.
Yeah, she said something clear. I don't know you well enough to go into your home, but it's cool for him to go spend $100 on a date for your ass. You're not comfortable going over his crib, but letting him come to your crib, which I respect. But at the same time, you're cool with him spending $100, $200, $300 on the first date for your ass. Make it make sense. If you ain't comfortable come over his house, he ain't got to be comfortable spending no goddamn lot of money on no date.
Absolutely not. Like, it's always trying to be cheap. My thing is this. For the woman that he's truly interested in, he's going to go take her out, wine and dine her, and show her a good time. To me, the least amount of effort a man is willing to put in on a first date, that's how he really feels about you. In my opinion, I really believe that.
And she said the least amount of effort a man puts in. So that goes both ways. We feel like if you ain't putting out and you ain't trying to have sex, we feel like that's how you feel about us too then. So men, if women feel like they need to have expensive dates, if women feel like you got to go all out your way for them, we need to start saying, well, damn, if you ain't putting out, you're disrespecting us. And that's true because most women are putting out to the men they like really, really early. These women like her and other women, they meet a guy they like, they meet a guy with an edge, they are having sex with these guys and they ain't taking them no damn well. So how you gonna let this woman go out with the previous men, have sex with them, and they don't got to take them nowhere? When you get to her, it's all about her worth and how much she's worth and how much you respect her. So the women that are having sex with dudes in a week and having these kids by these men that ain't shit, they value them men better than you. So when you see a woman and she has a man that she gave an easy time to, she respects him more because she had sex with him early. If she trying to make you wait a month, 2, 3 months, she have no respect for you. She don't like you. And right, love buddy, she got that big ass forehead trying to act like she better than somebody.
Because if he can afford to take you out on a nice dinner and he doesn't, he gives you coffee, it's like he was trying to like make you jump through hoops, make you prove yourself. I've also heard about this girl one time when she was talking about the man said, we're going to go Dutch on the first date. And if we have a good time, if I like you and all that, then I'll pay for the next date. Excuse me?
And look, what's wrong with that though? He kept it honest though. Most men don't even say that. He said that we go Dutch, you pay for your shit, I pay for mine, everybody leave happy. At the end of the day, he was pretty much saying we can learn each other. You might not like that man after the first day, so why you going all the way in? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about crazy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about that type of stuff, though. You got to think about that. Yeah, Jordan J. Hunter, not the forehead. Yeah, you're right, the forehead. So at the end of the day, you got people out here that feel like they need to be treated better. Like I'm not even knocking this woman and what she like and what she believe in. All I'm saying is it's cool though. You want to be treated like a goddess, you want to be treated like a queen financially by men, but you want to make it harder for us to get what we want to. So men, if you out here treating women the way she want to be treated, I hope y'all getting some sex that night. Because that is crazy what she talking about.
Like, I gotta behave like some dog? Like, are you insane? No. When men start pulling out the hoops for you to jump through, don't ever do it.
Coffee dates don't make it easier for you. They make it easier.
So, like she said that don't let it be easy. When men start making you go through hula hoops, don't take this type of stuff. Same thing for men. When women start trying to make you go through this crazy shit, do not accept the crazy shit. Man, I ain't paying for nothing. She's not paying, I'm moving to the next. Exactly. And I respect that though. If she don't want to go Dutch, then leave her alone. I'm not saying the woman has to go Dutch, but she should be cool with that. She is not there for your money. A woman, when you go on a date, y'all are not there for each other's money. Y'all are there for the person. When I go out with a woman, I'm there for her. So that lets you know that most women, when they go out with you, they don't give a damn about you. They give a damn about you. But that's why you know money dictates shit. She could be sitting over there with a dude that she ain't attracted to, but as long as he's spending money, she might sleep with that guy. Or she might use his ass. So that's why a lot of these dudes that are simps that pay all this money and take these women on dates, they lose them because they might get sex, but they spending $400 on dates and shit like that. That is crazy as hell.
For him to date multiple women. Oh, well, they just make it easy for me. You're making yourself easy to date for multiple men. Nobody's Everybody's gonna want to date me if I don't go on coffee dates. That's the point. You're not for everybody. You're not supposed.
You hear what she said? You're not for everybody if you don't date men that go on coffee dates. And the same thing goes for men. If the woman don't want to go on coffee date, she ain't for you. Leave these women alone. She don't want to go on a coffee date. She is not for you. She's telling the truth. She's telling these women, if he don't want to go on a dinner date and he want to go to coffee, and you say, well, I'm gonna go to coffee because they ain't gonna mess with me. She said they don't mess with these dudes. We need to start thinking like these women think. If this woman don't want to be cooperative and don't want to go to a date, leave them alone. Facts, Bubba Gray. So you know what I'm saying?
To be. You want to be appealing to the losers? Oh, but the dating experts say. Who said they were experts? Was it them or was it you? And since we started calling them experts, how many questions do you have in your mind every day? Wondering why you don't get text back or why they didn't hit you up before the date. Oh, but I'm making it so easy to date me. I'm just going out for coffee. And they.
So you know what I'm saying? And these women killing me because they shitting on coffee like they so high value. I guarantee you, majority of these women, if you find out what they really about, it's gonna be a different situation. Find out what these women about. Find out what these women are about before you go taking them on dates, because a lot of them just want your money. I'm only paying for myself. If she wants to come Alamond, watch me eat, that's cool. Exactly. If she wanna, yes, I'm tired of them broke women too. If she wanna come watch you, that's cool. And that's the point though. Like, I feel like this though. If I ask a woman on a date, I ain't got no problem paying for it. But if I ask a woman to go Dutch, she shouldn't have no problem with that either. Women shouldn't have a problem paying for their meal, because at the end of the day, you're not there for the man's money. Just like Bubba Gray said, you are there to get to know this person. We need to stop this nonsense.
Still don't want to meet up with you? Yeah, that's because they're lamos. Lamos trying to spend the least amount of time and the least amount of effort just so that they can know that they are desirable. Because their self-worth is on the ground. And so is their budget. I will never condone a coffee date. I don't even condone drink dates. Oh, well, I'm just thinking about his time and his budget. His budget, that is.
And then she'll be talking about, she whining about coffee dates and drinks. Like, hold up. But you ain't did this with somebody before. What it is, you ain't got on coffee dates, you ain't got on drink dates, and somebody and smash. It's not the man's fault because you're so easy. She ain't been easy to men that didn't provide much to the date. Now she mad. It's your fault that you went home with him after drinks. It's your fault that you went home with him after coffee dates. We're not telling you to sleep with us. We're going on a date that's cheap. And if you decide you want to go home, if you go home after dinner, you a whore too. So you want to be an expensive whore, not a cheap whore. We get it though. I just spent $5,000 on a 5-star hotel, dinner and wine there, and she did without telling me. Yeah, right. I don't believe that, Joe. You talking crazy. You ain't spend no $5,000 on no 5-star hotel, no dinner and a wine day that she dipped on your ass. Stop that line, bro.
Worth more than yours because as a man, societally, he gets paid more. And his time that he has more of because he's not doing hair, makeup, and shaving his legs. Oh, like I just want to be worth meeting up. He spends all day fighting with men. Men insulting him, men assaulting him, men telling him what to do all day long, and men asking him for thousands of dollars.
Tamika Catherine said, I make $40,000 a month. I deserve to have a nice restaurant date. Yeah. And right, you make $40,000 a month. That means you're gonna pay for your nice restaurant day. You know what I'm saying? Pay for your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on what position he is, if he's not somebody's subordinate. It is a pleasure to be in front of a woman, a beautiful one, who smells good, is friendly, and is giving her undevoted attention to him, and potentially her womb, which is his future generations. Stop giving sympathy towards his time and energy when yours is worth more.
In my experience, I've found that men that often initiate with a coffee date, somewhere along the lines, I realize that he has a 50-50 mentality. Or let's say I didn't discover that he has a 50-50 mentality. I realized that he was not generous. Dealing with men.
She said that men that want to go 50-50 are not generous. So you hear this man, we're stingy, we're not generous, we don't got money like that. So these women are judging us by how much money we spend on them. So that means if you go into a date and you 100% spend all your money on a woman, that means she should sleep with you. Now, women don't like men to expect sex after the date, but they want you to be 100% in on spending money on them. So it ain't fair for us to look for sex, but it's fair for them to want you to spend 100% of your money. Make it make sense though. So the women don't want to play even and fair with men. They want to try to get over on us. So it's a problem.
That for some reason initiated or made the suggestion of a coffee date. Is the suggestion, because it does not mean that I actually went on a coffee date with them, right? Because whenever a guy suggests a coffee date, I prefer something a bit more intimate. Coffee dates feel very professional and businesslike. It's very weird.
And she's saying coffee dates feel professional like a business. Like coffee date, first of all, you don't even know this person. So she's putting it out there. She said that coffee dates don't feel intimate. So what she's been doing is she want to go on an intimate date. So that means you're trying to go lay down with the man. You're trying to be intimate. Intimate means you're trying to be sexual, in my opinion. I could be wrong. If you're trying to be intimate on the first date with the man, somewhere down the line, you want to be sexual with him right away. So at the end of the day, watch what you say, because it's men out here that will take you to that intimate location and they're going to expect sex. So you can be just as intimate at a coffee date. So it ain't nothing business like about a coffee date. A coffee date is for you to get to know the person. But this woman right here letting us know she ready to get intimate. So you're looking for an intimate situation. I respect that though. What's wrong with going out to eat by yourself? Exactly. Damn, how you going to eat? A lot of men and women go out to eat by themselves all the damn time. They're not on dates, they eating by themselves at home or out.
Are you trying to discuss the network, or are you trying to get to know me in a more intimate setting? So I would still go ahead and suggest dinner, and they'll be cool with it. And fast forward, it's realizing we're not aligned. And
see, she said she suggests dinner, and they either be cool with it, and she find out she's not aligned. You're right. You are not aligned with the person who does not want to go to dinner the first day. If you don't want to go and you want to go, take your damn self. They trying to get over. It's crazy though. Tamika Catching didn't you play basketball in WNBA? Exactly. You know, it's a troll.
I think I just realized, you know what? Maybe those men are initiating with coffee dates because he's expressing to you who he is and how he likes to operate. So if you're a woman that's okay with 50-50, like be honest, if you're a woman that's okay with 50-50, it's okay to accept coffee dates. If you're a woman that's not romantic, coffee dates are for you.
Now you heard she said, if you're a woman that like coffee dates, you're not romantic. She's saying that if you want the 50-50, I definitely don't agree with her. She's saying that you can't be romantic and not have a romantic date with a man unless it's goddamn dinner. I mean, so that means that if you go to damn McDonald's, then shut the hell up. And I see 8 people in here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the content. Hit that like button. Make sure you donate to the channel. Show some love tonight. So we get what she's saying though. You only can be romantic when you're going on a damn dinner date. So it sounds like she wants to be romantic very early. That's a plus to y'all simps. You got a woman right here that wants to be romantic early in the date. So that means that when you hit her with that damn, can I get a hug? Can I get a kiss? Can I grab that ass? Can we got them go back to my crib? It ain't no problem though, because you're looking for romance and intimacy early. At the end of the day, you ain't trying to get know nobody. You want intimacy and romance. So that means that don't get mad when he start hitting you with some sexual stuff, because you're asking for something for him to do is to spend money on you and show intimacy and romance. You don't want nothing cheap. Then be able to take what the man is going to bring to the table. What's good, bro? What's up, Jay Faso? How you doing tonight, man?
You don't really like deep, intimate, conversations, right? Maybe coffee date is for you. If you're a woman that also, let's say you prefer a generous man, men that initiate with coffee dates are not for you. If you're a lover girl and very romantic, men that initiate with coffee dates are not for you. In my mind, I see men that initiate with coffee dates as being on the opposite end of the spectrum of men that offer drinks. I feel like they're one.
Look, he's talking about opposite end of the spectrum. What's good, man? What's good, Gerard Augustine? You know what I'm saying? And I get it though. I get why these women, it's like a battle between men versus women. That's the problem with America, men and women and women. Women are trying to be us. They're trying to be like us. And now they're trying to be the head of the household because that's what they've been so long. Because Majority of these women, I guarantee you somebody in this video a single mom. I guarantee you in this video, you got some women who had sex with dudes that didn't have shit, no job, no money, didn't bring nothing to the table. See, that's why you need to find, that's why I say coffee dates are important. Because when you go on a coffee date with a woman, you find out what type of woman she really is. You find out she was getting her ass beat. You find out she was dating a drug dealer. You find out she was having sex early with these dudes. You find out how easy these women are. So coffee dates is to protect you, not only your money, it protects you from making a bad decision. It lets you know what type of lady she is. Because if you know how to talk to a woman on a date, you can find out so much about her that you might even change your mind about being her. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. So the bitch tried to shame chicks who go on coffee dates. She ain't slick. Yeah, she trying to shame people. She trying to make the shit go into her favor.
And the same, but they're just on polar opposites of the spectrum. With the coffee date guy, he is not generous. I don't know what's going on, but it's giving situationship. It's giving don't really want to do much. It's giving 50-50. Whereas on the opposite end of the spectrum, the guy that's trying to have a drink with you, he's trying to move very fast. It's giving he wants to do one thing with you. It's giving he's trying to be too intimate. Both are just so like the extremes for me.
Now let's stop this for a minute. Y'all even understand what this chick's saying? She confusing me. It sounds like she's pulling tug of war with two sides. What do you want? She want a romantic intimacy guy. She want to have sex, sound like, after she go on a date, which that's cool. So what's going on? She's being intimate and romantic with the man before she even get to know him. And that's what, and that's cool though. That's more better for the men. But we don't want to hear no crying for no baby and shit, no single mother shit. Because at the end of the day, you're being romantic, intimate, and you're being everything you want. So can you make good decisions what the decisions you're making? At the end of the day, she's shitting on women for wanting to go to coffee dates, and she's bigging up women who try to get the most out of a man, try to get their money. So it's a man for every woman, it's a woman for every man. It's women out here that love to go on coffee dates. It's men out here that love to spend big money. So start dating who really like you, but these women don't do that shit. They end up dating guys that don't do the shit they want to do, and they want to complain at the end of the day.
I'm more traditional and old-fashioned. Why can't we just like talk on the phone for a couple hours? You know, I don't know, for a little bit. Can you initiate with like a planned date? You come pick me up from my house, or you send an Uber for me, or you say, hey, let's meet at this.
Now, you hear what she said? She old-fashioned. She want to plan a date, talk on the phone for a couple hours, which is cool. She wants you to either come pick her up or get an Uber for her. Damn. So if you're not going to pick her up, you better send an Uber to come get her. Bitch, what's wrong? So you don't got no car? You can't catch the bus? You can't get somebody to take you? You a grown woman with a job. If you don't got no car and drive, you're supposed to catch the bus, catch an Uber. Pay for your own Uber. Drive your own car. Yes, it ain't like it was back in the day. You can't go pick these women up and do no regular date like old-fashioned time. Times has changed. People are out here using each other. Men, it's okay. You meet a woman, you want to go pick up, cool. She might like you for what you're doing. That don't mean she the right one. Be careful, because these women are not making the dudes they dated before you do that shit. So at the end of the day, you're gonna go out your way for some shit, and you're gonna get fucking played. You might meet a woman that you can take on a date, go pick up and all that shit, and she's the perfect woman for you. Be careful, because a lot of these women did not demand that from the past dude, that baby father, and all this type of shit.
Time we sit down and have dinner like adults and have a discussion. Is that too much to ask for? But it is for people that prefer coffee dates.
I've done one coffee date ever in my entire life, and this is the reason why I will never ever do it again. I matched with this guy. This is in my straight era, so I was only dating guys. And he was very persistent. He really wanted to take me out. So I was like, okay, whatever, he's being persistent, let's go out. He offers a coffee date, and at the time I'm like so single. I'm like, whatever, like I've never done a coffee date before. A lot of the times usually guys will take you out to dinner, but whatever, he wants to go on a coffee date. He sends me the place, he sends me the time, and then we meet and we grab coffee. It seemed nice on paper because he like drove a nice car, he had a Porsche, he had like this.
Now you hear what she's saying. She going on a coffee date, and she's still talking about what he has. She's talking about the coffee. Now listen to what she said. She said the coffee date seems nice because he drove a Porsche and he looked nice. And she was talking about money. That's all she was caring about. She don't give a damn about that man. She care about what he got. So she's paying attention to his car. And we know women pay attention to materialistic things. So that means you ain't never liked the man. You want to know if he got a goddamn Porsche. So she got a man that got a Porsche. So he probably got money. She still won't happy with the coffee date. What the hell is wrong with these women? Dudes are gonna spend money on her for sure. Yeah, they are.
Same dog that I have. He travels a lot, which is okay. And then he starts talking about how he goes on so many dates on this app that we met on. He's talking about how he is constantly going on dates with the app that we met on, and he loves doing coffee dates because like this is exactly what I'm talking about. Coffee dates are easy, and I'm 90% sure that I paid for my own coffee too. Let me start off by saying no woman is a gold digger because they want you to take her out to dinner. If a man asks you out on a date, and they should be expected to pay because they asked you out. Now, are we asking for a lot? Even a platonic.
I can kind of agree with her on that point of view. If somebody asks you out, so that goes both ways. If the woman asks the man on a date, she needs to pay then. So it goes both ways though. Whoever asked to go on a date need to be fucking paying. But you was not interested in that man. You were worrying about the portion shit. I give props to him because the man probably got money. He still made her pay for a coffee, and he went somewhere that was fitting to him to get to know the woman. So he know the game. He know how to play it, and he know what is best for him. Everybody's going, I don't care what you say. Every time you go on a date, the woman going to do what's best for her. The man what's going to do what's best for him. You better go into that situation believing that that woman is going to do what's best for her, or you're going to get fucking played every time.
Platonic co-worker would offer to pay for your coffee, but not this date. A man that wants to be your partner, a man that wants to be your significant other, a man that doesn't even buy you a coffee. Okay. There's going to be people like, oh my God, I met my...
Now, how she know he won't be a significant other? He might just want to smash. You going on a date. See, these women have delusional things they say for first dates. You're going on the first date with a man. You don't know nothing about him, and she's saying he want to be her potential partner. He want to be with her. So these women are going on dates with men thinking this is going to be their husband. You got to get to know the people. I blame these women why they're becoming single mothers and they becoming hurt, because even a man, if you go on a date with a woman, you thinking that's going to be my wife, you're a damn fool. You don't even know her. She don't even know this man. He might be out here trying to have sex with every woman he see, but she's worrying about who she's going to marry on the first date with a complete stranger. See, she don't even need to be on the internet talking at all.
Husband on a coffee date, like, okay, you're an exception to the rule. You're the very small 1% exception. Like, you can have that. I've learned that coffee dates are a waste of my time. They're cheap, they're lazy, and I'm not cheap, and I'm not for someone that's lazy. I'm a queen.
You know what she said? She said she's not cheap and she's not for somebody lazy. But how lazy and how cheap is she? Because you don't want to spend no money, so you're cheap. You don't want to put out the effort either, so you're lazy. These women want you to be expensive and spend a lot of money and put out a lot of effort, but they want to bring the least effort. So that's why it's a tug of war between men and women. Women want to put out less effort. So that means at the end of the day, if you get a guy that's expensive and he's putting out a lot of energy, that means you better be putting out some sex, because at the end of the day, if you can't give the man what he wants, then why are you even talking to him? So at the end of the day, if these women are not putting out sex, if you're putting all this effort into the date and you're putting all this money into the date, you're fucking losing, because their demand is very, very, very high. And they are not bringing shit to the table. Imagine going out to a woman to an expensive ass restaurant, expensive place, and she ain't got them putting out. That's crazy.
And I deserve to be treated like a queen. And if you want to go out with me, then you better step the fuck up, because some people will accept less.
Yeah, she said be a queen and step the fuck up. See, her attitude, and you got dudes out here that's gonna trick. See, that's what I hate about her. She's a nice looking woman, and she's gonna get exactly what she fucking wants. It's so many goddamn simps out here that's ready to spend their money. A simp can watch this video, see her tomorrow, and be like, shit, she bad as hell. I spend that money. I do what I want for her. See, that's what fucks up the game for all the guys that do have good sense. You got simps out here that's gonna do exactly what she wants. She told men, step the fuck up. I'm a queen. Every bitch ain't no queen. Y'all ain't no queen. You don't own shit. A queen is like back in the day when you was a queen of a country. You're not a queen. You're just a woman. A queen. The word queen, women need to look up the definition.
But I won't. To wrap up the story, he messaged me not 1 day later, 1 month later, being like, I'm so sorry, I forgot to follow up. Like, my friend of a friend had got sick, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, you're one of those. Why'd you have to be one of those? Anyways, yeah, big waste of my time. Don't even bother.
Like and subscribe for.
Yeah, she does. She do seem annoying though, cause she thinks she better though. That's why looks ain't everything though. She is annoying because if you go out with her, you better spend your goddamn money because she ain't gonna tolerate no shit. She a queen. She demands the most. I mean, she gonna be goddamn. I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna have a hard time with that chick.
That means that he has not put. I've seen some guys in the comments and they're like, well, no, if I'm bringing a girl to coffee, it just means that I want to see what they're like. Exactly. That means that he has not put any type of opinion, not formed anything about you. Why would a guy...
Look, and this go with the stupid stuff. These women saying this man has not formed an opinion about her. He don't even know you. He got to get to know you to form an opinion about you. He might got an opinion off what he met. Depends on if y'all met in online or y'all met when he walked up to you or whatever. He does not have a real opinion of you because he hasn't got to know you. You cannot form a very deep opinion of someone if you don't know. It's very, you know what I'm saying? How do you do that? You don't know her. And you're right. You got to look past the titties, right? You got to look past the breasts, bro. You're right.
I'd be wanting to take you out if he doesn't know anything about you. Why? What are you doing? You're just wasting my time.
And she said, why would he want to take you out if he don't know nothing about you? So I thought that was the purpose of it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the donation, Blue Money TV podcast. So at the end of the day, she's saying that why would you want to go out with me if you don't know nothing about me? I thought the purpose of getting to know someone was going on a date. Yes, you can talk on the phone and get to know somebody. That's like over the phone. I don't care if you FaceTime or what. When you go out with women, your purpose is to get to know her. She wants you to know everything about her before you even go out with her. Yo, I appreciate the man. Yeah, man, I'm trying my best, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love.
You just want to see my personality. You don't want to... Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you understand?
Years ago, I went on a coffee date and I was so glad that it was just a coffee date because we did not mesh. And because we both knew that we didn't mesh, the date was awkward, but at least it was short and we hadn't put in a whole lot of effort into planning it or getting ready for it. Looking back, if that had been a dinner date, I would have been so disappointed.
Now, you hear what she said? She said she glad she went on a coffee date because it eliminated that she was not interested in this dude. They was not compatible. They had nothing in common. She said she would have been disappointed. So she kept it real. Why waste your time on a dinner date when you can go to the coffee and find out if this dude is even matching with you? And a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, they might actually take you on a real date after they got them, find out you into them. That's all the men want to know. Are you into me? And that's why we got to step our game up and stop the craziness, though. But I like women who address that situation.
And I'm sure if that had been the case, I would have started preferring coffee dates from then on. So there are some really valid reasons why some people prefer coffee dates as the first date. It doesn't mean that he's not into you. It doesn't mean that he's being lazy or low effort. And it does not mean that he's broke.
Exactly. It doesn't mean he broke. It just means that in a situation that the dudes don't want to tolerate the bullshit. And I get it, though. Some people gonna view it's men out here that think that's broken shit. I think that if you driving on a Porsche and you still going to coffee date, watching a nigga with a regular job do. I ain't saying that dude with the Porsche ain't got a regular job, but he probably making some bank. I don't care if you're making $15 an hour or $100,000 a year. If you don't want to take this woman out to a nice restaurant the first day, you ask her and tell her where you want to go. The man is supposed to choose where they want to go. When I go out with a woman, when I meet a woman, if I met a woman tomorrow and asked her out, and I got her number, I am going to take her. I'm going to choose where we go. I'm going to offer a coffee date. I'm going to offer ice cream to park. She don't want to go to none of them. I ain't going to even get mad. I'm like, I ain't wasting my time with Jazz. I ain't got time for you. So we got to learn that we got to stop wasting our time with women who are full of shit. And there's a lot of women out here that's full of shit.
Rules is I don't do So one of my rules is I don't do coffee or drink dates. Now, I understand that some women like this or prefer this because it's a quick turnaround, 30 to 45 minutes. If you don't like him, you can get out of there. It works for some people. If you like it, I love it. This video is not for you. Keep scrolling. However, for me, as for me and my household, we're going to have higher standards. I'm talking to this guy, and I'm going to read it to you because we've been talking for a couple days, and he started talking about meeting up. So he said, we should get together over some pear and lychee cocktails soon. And I said, that's really sweet, but I prefer dinner. I like to get dressed up. Now, I always try to say it nicely because I don't want to be like, I don't accept drink.
Now, she think because she said it nicely, she said she don't prefer coffee dates. She think because she being nice that's how it's going to go, though. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, she think that being nice, saying it nice is gonna get her what she want. Like at the end of the day, go for what likes you, and this will not be a problem. So at the end of the day, I respect her opinion and her thoughts. Just go for what you like, and then you ain't gotta worry about this shit.
Dates, like, you don't have to be mean. You don't have to be. You can be nice about it. But let's just say I prefer dinner because I like to get dressed up. And he said, I see. What type of places do you have in mind? So I sent him a list of places that I've been like wanting to try.
See, number one rule though, anytime a woman telling you where to go and sending you list of places, that's when it's a problem though. She telling you list of places to go. Never let a woman do that. Don't let nobody do you like that. This is your money. If I'm spending my money, I'm going where I want to go. And I'm the one that's the man and the leader in the relationship if we decide to be in a relationship. So if these women are looking for relationship husband, leaders, providers, you need to step up and be that leader, provider, and be the man in the relationship. Don't let her. I wish a woman would send me a list and say, where we going? I just met you. I'm not going nowhere you want to go. A list of where she wants to go. She don't care where you want to go. She's sending you a list of where she want to go.
All sorts of different budgets, okay? It ranges from like medium to a little bit higher, all different locations around the city, so he can choose like what works for him, you know, timing and budget wise. So I sent the list of places. He says, these places sound really nice. I think it'll be fun to get to know each other over some nicer dining options. Here it comes though. But I wanted to let you know up front that if we were to meet at one of those places, I'm comfortable splitting the check. I usually will do.
See, he said that he's comfortable meeting in that spot. So he's agreeing to going to one of the restaurants, which I wouldn't agree. But he's saying, see, it's already over with once she sent you a list of places to go. You can agree to go to those restaurants. He's being cooperative. He's bowing down his power to being equal. He's not trying to have above power over her. He's like, okay, I'm going to be cool, be the better person, and I'm going to say, well, we can go to wherever you want to go. You pay for your shit, I'll pay for your shit. We're going to go Dutch. She still ain't cool with this shit. She still want to do what she want to do.
Drinks or something on the simpler end for the first meetup to see if there's a connection first. So my thing is, I don't like the coffee or drink date because they're trying to audition you to see if you are worth an actual dinner. This is the thing for me. Like, I know men. The number one thing men are judging you off of is your looks, right? When they see you, they meet you, they're gonna be like, okay, how beautiful is she? Is she put together? Do I find her attractive, right? That's the number one thing. Your personality may come second, sure, but the first thing is how you look, right? So
to me, it sounds like she's saying since men value looks first, you better pay for her looks. It sounds like she's saying since men value women looks first, you must pay for the most beautiful woman. That's what she's trying to say. See what she's trying to say? And that's why you got to think like, damn, women. So that means that if we're going to play the woman's game, we need to be going for the most beautiful woman. I mean, you don't need to take nothing out that ain't beautiful. If you see a woman, if you're going to spend $400, you might as well go and spend $400 on the baddest bitch. Don't take no chick out that ain't bad, then. That means the women that are not that attractive are going to lose, and they're going to date men they're not attracted to. So that means if a woman's not that attractive, she's going to end up dating guys she's probably not that interested in. Because this woman is fucking up the game, trying to make us pay a lot of money on women. So if we play the game, we might as well spend a lot of money on some women we really attracted to.
with that in mind, my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer costs $32. Okay? Why would I put on a full face of expensive makeup, do my hair, make sure my nails are done, make sure there's no hair on my body, and then come and spend 2 hours of my time talking to you for an $8 coffee or a
Now, see, that's what got me thinking. I ain't saying a woman don't supposed to take care of herself. She doing all this expensive shit to go on a date with a man she do not like, and she's saying that she's trying to get back her value through the date. So that means if she spends $300 on herself to get ready for the date, which that's on your ass, I want this man to spend $300 on me so I won't lose anything. It's like, okay, pretty much how much money most women spend on their getting ready to go to the date is what they're gonna feel you should pay back to them. So you might as well just go and get her $300 then, because they're going to go to the bedroom. If I'm dating a woman and think like this, which I don't pay for sex, I'm definitely not gonna give a woman money. If I'm gonna go by these type of rules, ain't no need of going on a date. You spend $300 to get ready for me, I'm gonna use that money to buy the hotel, and your ass gonna come over here and have sex with me. I don't even want you in my crib because you're not worthy to be in my crib, because you're not the type of woman I'm gonna bring back to my house, because I don't want nobody to see me with you, because you a low value woman to sit up here and think that I'm gonna spend the money back on what you spent to get ready. Ain't nobody tell you to do all that shit to get ready. You don't need to do all that. You ain't have to do none of that. They weren't doing it back in the day while you doing it now. So at the end of the day, hopefully she can find what she's looking for.
$16 cocktail. Be oh so for real. Let's take it even deeper. When women go out with a man that they do not know, they take a huge risk. Men are crazy, okay? Do you watch the news? Like 1 in 5 men are violent. He could unalive you, he could RAPE you, he could stalk you, he could harass you if he feels like it. Like, it is very dangerous, extremely dangerous. When you go out with a man, you have to share your location with your mom and your friend. You have to send a screen recording.
Hold up. So the man don't gotta do that too? Because a man need to be doing that too. Because men have been on dates where they ain't got robbed, hurt from these day naps, meeting women. So yes, both parties need to play it safe. If a woman got to do all this to protect her safety, so again, she's saying the man. So okay, this is why I know she lame. If the man taking you on an expensive date, she don't care about her safety. If the man taking her on an expensive date, she ain't sharing her location. So what you're saying is, when the guy is spending $8 for a coffee, I gotta send all this shit to make sure I'm safe. So the cheap dude might be dangerous, the rich dude ain't. So the more money you got, the less dangerous you are. So that means she might go out with a dude to spend a lot of money. He still might take her back and take her life. You are not making any kind of sense, because the man needs to be just as safe as you. The man need to be sending his location. He be telling people where he going. He need to be letting everybody know where he at. That's why you go to public places, dummy. You go to public places so you don't have to worry about it. Because if you're at a public place, ain't nobody taking you nowhere. So she must be going back to men's house then. That's what the problem is. Okay, we get it. You going back to the house, you getting banged out.
Of his Hinge profile and the conversation that you guys had, so that if you go missing, they have context. You have to text your friend every half an hour while you're with him to let her know that you haven't been beheaded. You have to take an Uber so that he doesn't know what kind of car you have. And just
now, I want to know how many women doing that though. How many women texting their friend to make sure they don't get beheaded? How many women are Ubering so he won't know who their car is? Get real. Most women are driving their own car. I know women I go with, they are driving their car. You walk into their car, they driving. You be for real. She sound crazy.
Casey's crazy. And then when you get home, you have to text somebody to tell them that you made it home alive. Men aren't doing that. They don't have to worry when they meet a woman that they do not know that their lives will be in danger. Quite the contrary. Men benefit from just being seen with you in public, okay? If you are beautiful, poised, well-dressed, it reflects well on him. People look at him and they think, oh wow, he must be the man. Ooh, he probably has money. You know what? He's probably a good guy if he can pull her. And this is especially so if you are more attractive than him. If he's fugly or he's overweight or he's short, they're like, oh yeah, he must have money in order to be able to pull it.
See, and I don't even think she looked that good. See, she already shitting on certain type of men. She thinks she better. She has that better mentality. I guarantee you she's single. She might even got kids. She probably a single mother. I don't know though. Lies, dudes are getting set up. They like exactly. Dudes are getting set up daily. I'm telling you guys, you better start being goddamn careful because these women goddamn dudes need to be taking the same thing. Dudes are not safe. When they bring these women back home, they're getting hurt the same way, even worse. So you know what I'm saying? I get it though. She's trying to make you pay for her worth. And pretty much she's saying the money she's spending to the date to get ready and her safety is $500 date. Damn. So you paying her to go on a date pretty much.
Baddie like that. So my thing is like, what's in it for women? We've already spent more money than you by just putting our makeup on. We're in danger. Like, what's in it for us? So then all of that, plus this man is a pharmacist. Okay, you mean to tell me you make upwards of $150,000 per year, but you can't take me to $120 to maybe $200 dinner?
Damn.
2 drinks, an appetizer, 2 entrees, and a dessert? Like,
damn, and look, see, that's why these women right here, they hardly ever settle down. They hardly ever find anybody. She gonna find somebody, but she a nice looking woman. She ain't no bad looking woman. I can't take away from her looks, but she ain't as bad as she thinks she is. She might be fit. She might be, I don't know how her body looks. She a decent looking woman. She already doesn't respect men. Talking about a farm, like she naming somebody making $150,000 a year. Why are you worrying about how much he makes? These women are hurting other women because she is the problem. At the end of the day, if she a single mother, she needs to stay a single mother. I hope these dudes got to stop being simps out here and got to stop putting any money into these women because she feels like her value is important to you. How you know the man ain't putting? Okay, think about it. Men get haircuts before they go to the date. A haircut costs. A man travels. He drives. He catch Ubers or whatever he do. A man is putting money into the date as well. So we need to do both ways. We need to go both ways with that.
And that kind of thing, look, men are supposed to be on their like best behavior when they're doing a first interaction with a woman. Like that is when they are at their absolute best. So if he's being cheap now for a first interaction, he's gonna be cheap on your birthday. He's gonna be cheap on Christmas. Like that kind of thing, that only gets worse. It never gets better. That is the type of man that's going to want you to work full time, pay half the rent when you guys move in together, do the majority of the housework because he doesn't want to hire.
All right, y'all get it though. She looking for somebody who's gonna take care of her. See, that's why it's hard to go back to traditional days when a man working a woman was a housewife. The reason why a lot of women in America would not get treated like foreign women and become housewives is because they're trying to use the man. They're trying to use men. Like, it's gonna be a long time. I mean, some of these women ain't gonna never ever be a housewife again. Or like back in the day, these men did not make all that type of money, and they still was providers, and the woman stayed home. You a fool if you let a woman stay at home and don't work and don't do shit. Yes, when she have your kid, if she have a kid by you, yes, she has to stay home. She can't work. We understand that she's gonna take leave from a job, but you cannot let these women be treated like they were back in the day. Women are not like they used to be back in the day. They're not housewives anymore. All these women are thinking about is I'm gonna get a man with money. I'm gonna lay on my ass, have kids. She might even be cheating on you. These women are lazy now. They don't want to be housewives because of the Bible, biblical, or how it's supposed to be done. They want to be housewives so they can lay on their ass, be lazy, and get over on men. That's why we can't. That's why a lot of men ain't letting that woman stay at home, be housewives. Nobody want to deal with this shit because a lot of these women are not housewives. They're pretend. Because she probably was not a housewife with her previous man or the man before that. Like, you go down a list of women that you dated and you ask them, have you ever been a housewife? No, you've been just a fuck. A majority of women that talk like her have more dicks than they have marriage proposals. So that means you get more sex than marriage proposals. Like, how many people proposing marriage to you? That's what I want to know. So I got to ask that question though. Are you getting dicks or marriage proposals? Probably dicks.
The housekeeper, raise the kids, plan most of the things, and then after you do your 16-hour shift of labor, he's going to want you to be happy and sexy for him, for his pleasure that night. Like, that's the kind of life you're looking at. So you know what? Good for this man for asserting his boundary. He did it very nicely, and it showed me what his like attitude or approach is when it comes to dating new women, and ultimately it gave me the opportunities to choose. And I have my boundaries too, so I chose to not accept it. And so I didn't respond or anything. I didn't like bargain with him or try to justify anything. I just quietly unmatched him because I wasn't gonna let him play in my face. But like obviously if you're on TikTok, like this is not irregular discourse. Like this is very popular. Like the Red Pill podcast men are always talking about like all of these things. So like it's not uncommon. Like men are trying to get away with this these days. They're trying to see what they can do. They're trying to get at you for less than $20. Okay, so the pharmacist tried to give me a coffee date on a Friday. Saturday, a surgeon took me to a beautiful dinner with a view. The next day after that, this other man took me to this food event where
Like, I don't think she worth the this what the surgeon did, and I don't think she worth that food event. And the reason why I say she's not worth it is because her mentality and the way she thinks and the way she treats people. She wants to be treated nice. She gonna disrespect the man who took offer to take you on a coffee date, but you gonna praise the man that took you to a nice restaurant and took you to a food and all this shit. See, why couldn't you say he seemed like? Why couldn't you give respect to the man you didn't agree with and y'all could have moved on about your business? She's shitting on that man. She's shitting on men that won't take her where she wants to go, and that is a problem though. And I say this about men: don't shit on the person that they don't agree with you. But you can shit on somebody like her because all she care about is how much you're going to spend on her, how much you're going to give her, how much you're going to do for her.
the tickets were $250 because he wanted us to have VIP. So don't feel scarce about it because there are plenty of men, there are a plethora of men that would be more than happy to show you a good time. So never settle. Date until you find the best man for the job, and you got this. That's my TED Talk for the day. You didn't ask, but I felt like.
Now, she said that it's plethora of men that's out here that'll give you what you want. So, like, we get it though. Women are putting that value into money and stuff like that. A lot of these women want a man to make a lot of money, want a man to spend a lot of money. They want men to do a lot of things for them. So they're dating guys just off of how much they make. She ain't gonna date nobody making $40,000 a year, 60, 70. She wants somebody making 100 and plus. I wonder how much money she make. I wonder how much she bringing to the table. He buying $250 tickets. I mean, we ain't gonna know. Like at the end of the day, everybody got their own match. She found who she found. Hopefully, she happy. You're gonna date guys that got a lot of money. You're gonna date guys that take you on $250 dates. They spend $250 on tickets on the first date. I can see. I have no problem spending $250 on a ticket for a woman that I like or really want to be with, or a woman that I respect. I don't got no problem doing that. But I ain't spending $250 on a chick I don't know nothing about. I don't even know if you like me. So she wants the man to spend all his money trying to find out if he is warranted to be with her. So at the end of the day, she's gonna date several men. So she's doing stuff like a man. Because I heard somebody saying this and they brung it up, and I thought about this. A woman that's dating several men is doing the same thing a man doing. Why is a woman out here dating all these men for? So that means that you're single, you're doing things like a man. I'm not saying a woman can't go out here and test the waters and try to find somebody, but women are so much becoming like men. That's why they are not finding who they want, because they out here dating like 5 and 6 dudes. They out here going on different dates for everybody. First of all, a woman shouldn't be going on all these damn dates. You're not a man. A man is supposed to be doing a lot of dating, not a woman. If a woman out here dating 7, 8 dudes, then she probably fucking somebody. Why would you be? I can't see a woman going out with 7 or 8 dudes trying to find her husband. You don't need to go out with that many dudes. You need to be going out with one dude at a fucking time. If you're going out with more than one dude in a time frame, you're acting like a dude. That means you're not a fucking lady. You're supposed to be going out with one dude at a time, get to know him, find out what he is about. If he ain't for you, you take a break, you find another guy you damn date. If you're going out with 7, 8 dudes at a time, that's crazy. A woman should not be juggling dudes. She should not be doing nothing like that. A man is supposed to do shit like that because a man is different. A man is going to do stuff like that. A man dating 5 or 6 women, trying to find out which one he wants is cool because that's a man thing. Women should not be trying to be men. If women want to get out here and play the goddamn roles of a man, then that's a problem. And that's what's wrong. This woman want to be a man. So she going out with a dude for coffee. She didn't go out with the coffee date. She went out with a surgeon, and she went out with a guy. I don't know what he do. He took her to a $250 ticket concert or something. Why are you even going out with both these dudes for? So if you go by what she doing, she a player. She a player. She ain't gonna look at herself as a player. She is a player. Because if you're going out with multiple people, you are a woman player. Just like if a man doing, he a player. He's single. So you're gonna be a player. Watch out for these type of women though. And best believe every time you go out with a woman, she probably going out with multiple dudes. So don't be naive to think these women are not going out with multiple guys, dating multiple guys and stuff like that. Because a lot of these women, they want to be us so bad. It's like some of these women don't even want a man. They just want to be a man themselves. If you are a woman and you want to be a man, go be a man. But you're going to have so much not to say. That man that's spending all that money on you, that man that's doing all that shit from you, he has requirements too. He's going to want you to be feminine, submissive, and he's going to want you to do what he say. Mm-hmm. We're going to see how that goes when it's time for you to listen and follow his rules, because a lot of these women don't know how to follow rules. So at the end of the day, depending on how much money you got, she'll date anybody. So these women out here, she shitted on short men, fat men, and she shitted on a certain amount of men she shitted on. If you got money, it don't matter if you short to her. If you got money, it don't matter if you fat. It don't matter how you look. She is going to be about it. So you could be short, fat, fugly, and I guarantee you she going to give you what you want if you spending $300 on a date and you taking out the $300 places. So at the end of the day, she is not a lady, because a lady is not looking for money. A lady is looking for somebody they can get to know and stuff like that, in my opinion. Like, I didn't hear nothing that she said that made any sense to me. The only thing that I heard that made some sense to me is when she said that, you know, he wasn't for me. I decided not to talk to him. I respect that. Don't waste his time. Because there's women out here that have the same mentality as her that will go out with the dude in the coffee date and then waste his time. And I'm going to say the same thing for men. If you at a certain point in your life, do not go out with a woman and do not operate to make her happy if you don't know her. Like the first guy she went out with, he wanted to go to a coffee date. She said no. And I've done this before in the past. He was like, well, let's go where you want to go. Bad idea. Don't never let her choose where you want to go. This is your money. Now, if y'all going Dutch, still don't let her choose the date. You're the man. You are the leader. You are the one that's asking her where to go. So at the end of the day, I'm telling this woman, let's meet here. She should be like, okay. How hard is that? It's no big deal. Like, he asking you out. He's the one that's supposed to be controlling the situation. If you ask a woman out on a date and say, let me get your number, we can go out sometime, and you say, let's meet at a bar, she shouldn't have a fucking problem with that. Unless she doesn't have the time and she's not available. I don't understand that with women. Why can't you make time to meet this guy where he want to go? It got to be where you're going to go. And then she got a list. So she played a game. See, the reason why she sent that first guy a list, because she knew he wasn't going to accept it. She knew that shit wasn't going to go. I guarantee you she ain't send that second guy a list. She ain't send that third guy a list, because these motherfuckers spending money. So if the first guy had said, man, let's go out to a concert, it's $500 a ticket, she wouldn't have had no damn problem, because she would have been looking at the money like, oh, she might not even like the concert. The concert could be somebody she discussed, but as long as it costs a lot of money, she was cool with it. She's the type of chick that'll go on a $500 date to somewhere she don't even like the food, just because you spend a lot of money. And that's what I try to tell you guys, though. At the end of the day, you have to be in control of the date. You got to be in control of the situation. You got to have control. How are you going to be the man? Because if you don't control the first date, you're not going to control her if you make her your wife. She's going to be controlling you. She's going to be running you around. She's going to be the man in the relationship. She's going to be telling you what to do. She's going to be telling you what to spend. She's going to be telling you how everything goes. She's not going to be submissive. She's not going to be cooperative. She's not going to be feminine. She's not going to listen to you at all. And not saying that you're looking for somebody you can run over top of, but it sounds like she was looking for somebody. It sounds like a lot of women in this video are looking for men to run over top of. Because a lot of women in these videos I showed are looking for men. They're calling the weak men who go on coffee dates weak, and the men that don't go on coffee dates strong. So at the end of the day, she made a good point towards the end. It's so many people out here, plethora of men that will Do what you want. Same thing goes for men. It's a plethora of women that love coffee dates, love the park, love ice cream. It's women out here who are cool with just a walk. Go find you a woman that fits your standards, your character, and what you believe in. Because if you do, you're going to be more happy. Do not ever try to make a woman do what you won't do. If she don't want to go on a coffee date, tell her, okay, silently move on about your business. Don't argue with her, don't say shit. Because I've done it before. I've tried to ask a woman out. She didn't want to cooperate on where I wanted to go, and she was acting like she was too good for that shit. I slowly and silently move on about my business. I'm like, you ain't even worth it. I'm not going to even waste my time with you, because why am I going to try to bargain with you? This is not a bargain. We're not doing trading. We're not bartering, trading shit. And that's what these women want to do. I'm not going to bargain with you. I asked you on a date. I'm telling you where we're going to go. If you're not cool with that shit, the only time you should bargain with a woman or ask a woman where she want to go is when she's yours. She's your woman. She's your girlfriend. She's your wife. You dating your wife. It's okay to tell your wife, yo, where you want to go tonight. It's okay. That's your fucking wife. You're going to be with her all the time. This is who you probably live with. This is who you have kids by. Why should you be bargaining with a woman you know nothing about? You don't even know this woman. Why are you bargaining with her for? Why? And then women need to stop. Like, I'm talking to these women too. Stop going into a date thinking it's going to be your husband. You don't fucking know this man. That's why your ass getting played. You're going into the relationship, or you're going into a date, coffee or dinner, thinking like, man, shit, he's spending all this money. He going to be a potential husband. You a damn fool. That's why these women are getting played, because they're going out with men who have no intent on being with you. They're listening to these videos probably. They know the game too. And they like, man, I'm going to spend $500 because that's what the fuck she looking for. Imagine how many men seen that damn video of her, and they might have asked on a date and said, shit, let me spend $300 on it. She going to open them legs, because she probably fucking one of them dudes. And then at the end of the day, she's going to be making a video talking about how it was a bad relationship, how I got played. You're getting played because you're putting yourself out there as if they spend money on me, I'm going to have sex with them. I'm going to be with them. I'm going to do this. Men are smart, and they pay attention to stuff as well. A lot of these guys are willing to be simps, but they also they are simps with a plan. A lot of these simps are paying attention to these women and what they want, and they're giving them what they want just to get sex. But why would you spend $500 on a woman who had sex with a dude for free? And you think dudes ain't out here getting sex from women for free? You're a damn lie. These women are not having sex with dudes that only pay big money. They're having sex with broke dudes too, because they've done it in the past. They might have done it their last relationship or their last sexual encounter. These women that was in these videos and these women that are out here, they're trying to play a role like, I ain't never had sex for free. I ain't never had sex after a coffee date. I ain't never had sex after a fucking dinner or something like a alcoholic drink date, like going out to the bar. They're making themselves seem like I don't have sex until I get married. No, if that's the case, why are you 35 and ain't got no husband? Why are you 40 and ain't got no husband? Why are you 30 and ain't got no husband? Exactly. They're lying and still don't give up no ass. And they right. They still ain't giving no ass. They playing the hell out of dude. They playing the hell out of dude. Motherfucker going out, taking home a $400 date, and they still ain't getting no ass, because she's still looking. And the dude she ended up being with ain't making that kind of money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? These women just want you to work hard, go through hoops. They want to put a ring of fire up and want you to jump through the ring of fire. You know what I'm saying? That's why men got to have that game tight, and they got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Work on your game. Work on yourself and learn how to be masculine. That's important. Before you even work on your game, learn how to be masculine. You don't have to have the best game if you're a masculine man and you know how to say no. Because a man should be able to say no. No, I'm not going to tolerate that. Because women just want you to be dominant and lead. Because once you start learning how to say no, I'm not doing that shit, you will start getting more women. Because once the woman finds out he's not going to tolerate this shit, you're going to find women that are going to be like, okay, he's the man, I'm the woman, I'm going to play my role, he's playing his role. And a lot of people don't know their roles anymore. Women trying to be men trying to be women. Men are bargaining with women. Men are out here bowing down to women. And the reason why men are doing this because they feel like I'm trying to make her my equal. It's not about equal and stuff like that. You asking this woman to go somewhere that you want to go has nothing to do with belittling her. These women are trying to make this shit like you're belittling me because I'm going to this fucking coffee date. Get the fuck out of here. Some women can break a man, make him do it either way. Right. And those are weak men. That means if a woman is breaking you to the point that she's making you twist and go her way, that means that you're putting sex first. That means you're looking at her like, damn, man, I want to fuck her real bad. I mean, we're going to be nice looking women and we're going to want to talk to them, date them, have sex with them. You cannot let her looks, her body, what you think she's going to be like in the bedroom. Imagine if you break and you do what this woman say and you finally do get her in the bedroom. What if she don't turn you on? What if she stink? And I'm pretty sure she ain't gonna stink, but you never know. Because women know you might not be able to smell the odor before you get in the bed. What if she's not sexually compatible with you? You done spend all this damn money to go in the bedroom with a chick you can't even get right. It ain't even pleasurable. She might not even know what she's doing in the bedroom. So why are you doing all this crazy stuff? Just because she look good, just because she look good don't mean she's going to be good in the bedroom. Don't mean she's going to be a good wife. It doesn't mean she's going to be a good girlfriend. Don't mean she's going to have sex with you like Thorne 2010 say. Men are out here doing all this crazy stuff for sex. That's why sex is overrated. Sex can be overrated because I'm telling you, once you get her in the bedroom, she might not be what you think she was. Her body might not look like you thought it was going to look. She might not be in shape like you thought she was. She could be wearing those waist trainers trying to hold her gut in and all kind of crazy stuff. She might not be what you think she was. And don't be fooled to think these women ain't out here fucking dudes that are not attractive, because a lot of these women are fucking dudes that are not attractive because, and I'm not the one to say who's attractive, who's not attractive. I'm just saying, you hear the woman up there talking about, I don't fuck with this type, I don't fuck with that type of dude. Yes, you do. If you got the money, you'll fuck with anybody. And most women, I hear a lot of women say they don't care about looks. Best believe that goes with a lot of women. So don't let them have you fooled that she's only fucking the top-notch guys with the most money, the most attractive. I'm guaranteeing you, nigga. You think these niggas out here that's not attractive, fat, short, ugly, they fucking too. You best believe corny niggas fucking too, weird niggas fucking too, geek niggas fucking too. Because a lot of these motherfuckers got money. As long as you got the bread, you will have a shot at a woman, especially like her. So at the end of the day, if you're a guy that's up there in the $150,000 range, you can get her. You might not be happy with her. You can get her because she gonna be about it. Just like the other women in the video. The woman talking about she want to be romantic and be intimate on the first date. Okay, you want to be romantic and intimate. Now, if you look at intimate and romantic, I'm not saying it means sex. All I'm saying is before a woman, because I remember one time I had hit a woman up and I told her something about sex, and she said we haven't even been intimate yet. We're not even on that intimate level yet. So women do not use their logical sense when they say stuff. That woman told me when I mentioned sex to her before, she said, we have not even got on the intimate level yet, so why are we talking about sex? So this woman is going into a first date saying, I want to be intimate and romantic. You want to be intimate and romantic with a complete stranger. So are you willing to have sex? Because intimate and romantic, intimate is definitely leading towards sex. So if you want to be on that intimate level with that man, so that means you're ready to get on a sexual level with that man after the date or probably in a week's time. So that means if you meet this woman and you go to an intimate romantic setting, expect that she probably is going to have sex with you or she's playing your ass. Sounds like to me she's trying to run a little game because intimate leads to sex. I mean, we know this. I mean, you don't even try to play the men. Like, you got to be a sucker to listen to some of these women. That's why when they get on the internet and they talk like you do, everybody got an opinion on YouTube. Everybody got an opinion on Facebook. Social media allows everyone to give their opinion, right or wrong. All the men that talk ain't right. All the men that talk ain't, I mean, the women that talk ain't right. Everybody not going to agree with my philosophy. Everybody ain't going to agree with how I do things either. This man out here that's cool with going on the date paying. They cool with going on something beyond a coffee date. You got niggas out here that want to go on Cruise Chris. You got men out here that really want to give their best. But I hate when women try to make it look like your effort determines your money and how much you spend. Because it doesn't take any effort to spend $500 on a woman. Why the effort at? I can go out with a woman tomorrow and spend $600. Ain't no effort to that shit. All you do is goddamn swipe your debit card to pull the money out your pocket. Where is the effort? It ain't like you got to fight and whoop nobody's ass to get that money. It ain't no effort to you spending $600 on a date, $300, $400, $200. Where the effort at? I don't understand what she's telling you. Like the woman said at the end of the video, I want you to pay for my effort. I want you to pay for my safety. So when you spend $300 on a date, best to believe the woman is making you pay for how much she spent getting ready, and you're paying for her safety in case something happened to her. So a lot of these women are saying my safety and my protection is worth $300. Damn. So that means that you're willing to risk your life with a guy you don't know for $300. Wow, you a cheap bitch. You a cheap bitch, because at the end of the day, as long as he's spending $300, you good. Damn, I think my life and my safety is way, way, way beyond $300. Me being safe and me being protected is worth more than some fucking $300, $200, $100. I'm telling you that right now. Your life, your safety is way more money than that. She don't even got value for herself. I mean, I would have respected her, and she was like, man, my safety worth $20,000. Like, you up here talking about your safety worth $100. Talking about sending screenshots and doing all this crazy ass shit. Talking about she hope like she might get beheaded and all this crazy shit. Get out of here. Because at the end of the day, men need to be just as safe as women. So men, when you go out, you need to be letting somebody know I'm going out with this woman in another city that's 2 hours away. If you're going anywhere farther than your city, and it might be somewhere where nobody don't know where you at, you better tell people where you at, because she can set your ass up, just like you can goddamn go out there and take her ass too. Because if you go into her city, she's an advantage anyway. I just don't get it though. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody need to be caused. I think everybody need to find who fits them. We can go on and squash this man versus woman shit, because at the end of the day, men are the head, the woman is not the head. If you want to be the head of a household, you're gonna be a single mother. Or you're gonna find you a bitch ass man who's gonna allow you to be the bottom. And there's a lot of men out here that's willing to play that role. You know what I'm saying? They willing to play that role. They willing to be at the bottom. They willing to do that. It's men out here that love to be at the bottom. It's men out here that want to be at the bottom. So just like it's men that know their role, they know where they stand. Every man should know he the head of the household. If he does not know that, then he's not a real man. I mean, you didn't have nobody to teach you anything. The role that you're gonna play, be the head. Do not be under, because if you are, she will not respect you. Because most of these women want a man that's a leader, a provider, a ruler. You know what I'm saying? And then stop listening to these women talking about they're a queen. A queen is an actual person that has a crown on their head. You don't got no crown. And a woman that's a queen is married to a king. So next time a woman tells you I'm a queen, say, where your king at? Are you married? If she's not married, you ain't no goddamn queen, because a queen is married to a king. You cannot be a fucking queen if you have not married a king. So these women that's out here calling themselves queen, they just messed up the word. Because the definition of a queen is a person who has rulership over a country, and they are married to a king. You are somebody that was appointed, like the king chose you for his wife, and somebody's father, the father of you, gave him to you. People don't understand this stuff. And when you start dropping this knowledge, they start like, okay, damn, I didn't know that. Yeah, you should know that. You're not no fucking queen. It's like, I'm not going to go around here and calling myself a king, because I'm not a king. I'm not a ruler of a country. I'm not a king. Like, what are you ruling? What are you over? You know what I'm saying? You might be the king of your household. That's why you're the head of your household. But stop these women from being so crazy, because it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Stop these women from being naive. Like, if you start questioning these women at the beginning, they will start coming down to norm, because at the end of the day, you ain't no goddamn queen. You ain't making this money. I guarantee that woman in the video ain't making $150,000, but she goddamn dating people to make $150,000. She's able to date men that will pay $150,000 on her ass. Ain't that some crazy shit? But we up here selling for less. We up here selling for women that we're not attracted to. We're selling for no sex. We're giving the woman what they want from the beginning and to the end, just to goddamn have sex. Imagine taking a woman on 25 dates just to have sex and this shit ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, I seen when he said he's gonna drop the link, man. I was getting ready to end at 10 anyway, so I wasn't gonna drop the link because I ain't gonna stay on here too much longer though. So that's why I wasn't gonna drop the link. You know what I'm saying? Next time I'll probably stay up here longer and I'll drop the link. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end it early. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to end it on a note about the video. So I know if I drop the link, I'm gonna be up here at 11 o'clock. So I ain't gonna stay up here that long. You know what I'm saying? Next show, I'll be more prepared to drop the link. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a topic where I'm gonna do a topic where more people can get up here and talk. I'm gonna try to do something a little different, but this right here, since I'm about to get off here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to drop the link. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming on the show. I appreciate the people who like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the people who support the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably about to ready to get off the here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the dude that donated to me. And I appreciate the people that donated in the past too. You know what I'm saying? But before we end this live show, though, you know what I'm saying? Going into the next live show, if y'all got any topics or if y'all got any kind of, pickup videos, pickup lines you want me to try for my pickup video, if y'all got any live topics y'all want me to do, well, I always give my subscribers chances to talk though. But if I'm getting ready to get off here though, that's a different story. I always give people a chance to talk. It's not one time I don't give people a chance to talk. It's just that I'm about to get off here, so I'm not gonna stay on here long enough to talk because I know it's gonna lead to me staying on the live show for a longer time than what I am gonna stay on the show. So that's the only reason. Like, I don't got no problem with nobody coming up here. I just don't want to stay on I got other things I got planned for tomorrow that's require me to get off here earlier so I can be prepared for that. I don't want to be on this live all night. So, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can come up here and talk anytime you come on my show. Just I'm getting ready to close out right now. That's why I was getting to the point of asking you what type of topic y'all wanted to talk about next time. What type of pickup videos y'all want me to do? Do y'all, you know what I'm saying? Give me some options on what y'all want me to do, and then we can do lives where we get up here and talk. Because I want to do a live where it's an option where somebody gave me the live, and then we can talk about it. So let me know what y'all want to talk about as far as the next live topic, and let me know what kind of pickup videos and where y'all want me to do pickup videos at, and what y'all want me to use as far as a pickup line. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming on the show. I'm about to end it tonight. Y'all have a good night.